Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, Bingo Meta, Dragon Fruit Punch, Blue Raz, Misfit Melon, Rainbow Sherbet, Battle Juice, Watermelon, Strawberry Banana, Snow Cone, Tropical Rain, Blue Ice. Hello gamers, and thank you for joining me on Weaver's Wonderful World. This video is a bit out of the norm for what I've been doing with my channel lately. Instead of a VR accessory review, I'm giving a versus review on 2 powder energy supplement drinks that report to be for gamers. Not sure if they're for gamers by gamers, but I now know one is owned by a streamer. This is the first episode of the Gamer Drink Showdown series, where I'm pitting Gamersupps up against g-feul. Now, this will just be the powder drink versus powder drink. It won't be anything else because it looks like the shaker cups are made by the same manufacturer. Meaning the cups, even in different sizes, are comparable, even if I like the waifu cups from Gamersupps better. Now, I'll be grading each of these based on 7 factors: serving size, ease of use, how it looks in the cup, taste, aftertaste, chalky taste, and residue. g-feul's serving size is 7 grams and Gamersupps is 1.6. Even doubling up Gamersupps, that's 3.2 grams. Now you think getting more from g-feul would be better, but that's not always the case. You have to take into account other factors like taste and aftertaste. So because of that, we're going to be leaving this for last. I only included it at the beginning to point out that just because there's more doesn't mean it's better. Both Gamersupps and g-feul are relatively easy to use. Open the tub, take a scoop, dump into your water, and shake until sufficiently mixed. So for this, I'm giving Gamersupps a point and g-feul a point because even though the serving size is bigger, it's not as hard to make. This is where g-feul starts to break down a bit. Even with vigorous shaking, you can still see powder in the cup. It gives it kind of a sparkling shimmer effect. But you don't want that. It means the powder didn't dissolve into the water correctly. Gamersupps, on the other hand, dissolves almost completely, even with 2 servings and 25 ounces of water. So in this case, I'm giving the win to Gamersupps because it barely leaves behind anything in the drink other than the color and the flavor. Both Gamersupps and g-feul have a ton of different flavors. g-feul has partnered up with a few different companies to produce custom flavors to go alongside games. Gamersupps has taken a different approach and has partnered with creators to allow them to create their own cups and flavors. Like the Russian Badger did with Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Funky ass name, but the strawberry and lime taste great. There are flavors with both that are great, good, take it or leave it, and bad. So for this category, I'm giving both a point. The aftertaste on both drinks is not bad, if you like the flavor of course, but that's only until you start getting lower on your drink with g-feul. The less you have of g-feul, the worse the aftertaste gets, since most of the powder that didn't dissolve begins to drift to the bottom of the cup. Gamersupps doesn't have this problem, and their flavoring is near almost consistent, so because of this, g-feul starts out strong but ends on a bad note. This is another category g-feul comes up short. Again, they start off strong with the taste, but as you down the drink, the chalky taste starts creeping in. Until the only thing that's left is the chalky taste, and that's nasty. For the sake of keeping this unbiased, I drank everything, and the chalky bitter taste once you finish the drink is just not worth it. Gamersupps doesn't have this problem, so once again, point to Gamersupps. Now, some people may ask why I'm judging on residue. Well, it's a factor because after I finished my first glass of g-feul, there was a pile of powder at the bottom, and the sides of the glass were caked in fine powder as well. That is a lot of powder that just floats to the bottom and does not get drank. It just mixes in and then falls down. It's got a chalky taste to it, and it is not good at all. This is from 7 grams of powder from g-feul. This is gross. I don't understand why this is a thing. Why they put more in there that doesn't even dissolve in the water. You could probably put less grammage in your scoops and prevent this from happening. The stuff left at the bottom of the cup after finishing the drink. It's flavorless, chalky, and gross. This is for gamer fuel. This is where the bad chalky taste comes from after you get through the good parts of g-feul, and not only does it leave you with a bit of dry mouth after finishing, it also leaves you with more to clean up. Gamersupps leaves behind such little residue that while you can notice, you actually have to be looking for it. G-feul is just there, in your face, and rather gross. So, while I'm giving Gamersupps a point for this, I'm giving g-feul a -1 because they should have figured this out a long time ago. And that leads me back to serving size. 7 grams gives you a nice flavor, but a ton of residue, and undissolved powder that collects at the bottom. A bad aftertaste the less drink you have in your cup, a horrible chalky taste once you get to the bottom of your drink, and a mess that is more work to clean up. 1.6 grams or 3.2 grams gives you a good taste, almost all the powder dissolves, leaving behind little to no residue, a decent aftertaste depending on the flavor you get, and has no chalky taste to it. And leaves behind little to no residue, making cleanup much easier, so Gamersupps gets the point for serving as well. As everyone can plainly see, Gamersupps wins out on this one. g-feul just has too many problems with their powder. Problems that Gamersupps clearly learned from, giving them 7 points. And g-feul gets 2 because I had the -1 for the pile of powder and residue it leaves behind once you're finished with the drink. Clearly, I'm going to start drinking Gamersupps because from everything I've seen, it's a really good product and it's under the control of an actual streamer now, so it only seems to be growing. But I'm finished with this Showdown video now. I'm leaving a link in the description of this video for my favorite flavor of Gamersupps. I'm not sponsored, so I won't be getting anything for this. I'm just doing it because I want everyone to have a good, healthy energy drink that will help them get through their day. So, thank you for joining me on Weaver's Wonderful World, and remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Bacon is the best breakfast food, so eat up, stay healthy, and I'll catch you gamers in the next video.